Hey guys, it's Gigi. Looks like you made it to my second installment of this little routine series, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my foundation routine and how to get a flawless face. So what I have on right now is just what I like to do. It makes my skin look smooth and untextured, and it's great for photography. I love this. The Airspun powder has no flashback for me. And it's just what I do on a day-to-day basis when I want to look really good, and when I have the time to just really take care of my skin and look at it in the mirror, make sure it looks the best it can. So this could be on a date night, not for me, but maybe for you guys, or maybe a party or a dinner, or just something where you want to look a little bit extra nice. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to stay tuned. And if you guys want to know about my brow routine and my contouring routine, they will be linked in my description box as well as in the end card. These are my social medias. Make sure to go ahead and check them out. If this is your first time here, make sure to click that subscribe button and that bell notification so you stay updated to my videos. Every time that I upload, I'm uploading 2 times a week. So once on Thursday, which should be a beauty video, and another time on Sunday, which should be something else. It could be a conspiracy theory, a mystery, a advice video, anything really. I'm just trying to get that content out there. Without further ado, I'm going to stop talking and we're going to go on to my foundation routine. Alright guys, so the first step to my foundation routine is my moisturizer, and I'm using my Simple Protective Moisturizer with SPF 15. I told you guys about this in my skincare routine, and I'm just going to be taking a little bit on my face and just distributing it all over, making sure it hydrates my skin, especially my under eyes. And you guys see a white cast as I'm blending it out, and that's obviously because of the sunscreen, but luckily the flashback isn't terrible since it's only SPF 15. So if you are going to be taking some pictures, I would say stray away from it just in case your skin just doesn't react to it the same way. For an everyday use though, that moisturizer is perfect. It's light, it's still hydrating, and it's just affordable. So I definitely recommend that. And then the next step is my NYX Angel Veil, and this is my favorite primer of all time. I would do anything for this primer. I'm going to repurchase this once I run out, which is not going to be that soon because I don't usually do this whole foundation routine every single day. This is more to have a flawless face, something that will look good when you're doing photography. This is something that I found that works for me. Once I prime, I'm going to be taking my foundation and applying it. And right now I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation Y245. This is my favorite foundation. Perfect for photography. Obviously it's for HD, it's very light, it covers, and it's very layerable, so if you need to cover up some problem areas, it's perfect for you. It won't look really cakey, so it's worth a little splurge in my opinion if you're into those qualities that I just mentioned. I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques brush and placing that foundation on my brush and just painting a few strokes on my face, just all over. And usually I need like 2 pumps of foundation to get the coverage that I want. We'll see about today, but this is basically all that I need. And you can't forget the neck. If you don't get the coverage that you want on the first layer, you can always go back in and add some more. Also, I'm using a beauty blender, so it does thin out the foundation a little bit more, but in my opinion it does take away that cakiness that can happen. Sometimes foundation just doesn't look right or sit right, so I think going in with a beauty blender just assures that your application is as smooth as possible. So this isn't the most practical, but it does work for me. So I'm just going to be blending. You see that's a pretty good layer, but I do see that I need a little bit more coverage right here on my cheeks. So I'm going to be going ahead and putting a little bit on my finger and just placing it there. Alright, so now that my foundation is blended out, it looks dewy, it looks fresh, it looks great. So now I'm going to be taking my favorite concealer, and this is light medium beige from the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I'm going to be taking that right here where it's most dark, and that's just going to cancel out the darkness because right now it's really purple, probably from the lack of sleep, but it's fine. This is a trick and it's worked every single time. Now I'm going to be taking my Tarte ShapeTape in the shade Light, and I'm going to be taking a few dots onto the rest of my under eye and a little bit of my nose, a little bit to highlight my forehead. I'm not going to just stir the concealer around my eyebrows though. I'm just going to put it all basically in the general area of my forehead, just because those are the highest points of my face, so that is where concealer should go to brighten up and give your face a little bit more dimension. I did put some on my smile lines. It might be a little bit light, but I just blended out so that basically the center of my face is just completely lit. Now I'm going to let my under eyes sit for a few seconds, and I'm going to be blending out the rest of my concealer. But Jackie Aina, my queen, she has this trick of leaving on her concealer a little bit longer to make it look more full coverage, and I've tried that and it's true. She is right, of course, and it really does give you more of a full coverage look. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit and then I'm gonna come back. If you are using the Tarte ShapeTape for this though, don't leave it on for too long because the Tarte ShapeTape does start to dry and it doesn't become that blendable. That happened to me last weekend. I was trying to blend out my concealer and I had to add more on top of what I already had because the edges were not blending. So now to set my under eyes, I'm going to be taking my Airspun powder and I'm going to be dipping it into my beauty blender and setting my under eyes. And I'm going to try not to take it so outward and not to set the rest of my face yet because I am going to go in with some cream products, but that's not in this foundation routine. That's going to be in my how to contour and highlight video, which is going to come up next week if I'm not mistaken. Make sure you subscribe so that way you can get all the routines all together. This is a little series I'm starting, so if you guys want to see anything in specific like how to do wing liner, how to do a cut crease, let me know. So now that I've done my cream powders and all that good stuff, I'm going to be taking my NC30 powder from MAC and my e.l.f. brush, and I'm going to be packing it on, not really packing it on, I'm going to be swirling it on to the places except for where I cream highlighted, just because I don't want to take away the intensity. But the reason that I apply this colored powder on top of my cream contour and stuff is to make sure that the bronzers and everything I put on top just glide on. And that is it for my foundation routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's pretty simple. It's not that complicated, and I did, you know, just kind of keep myself a little reserved when it came to contour and all that. I didn't show you guys that because there is a contour and highlighting routine coming up right after this. Should be up next week on Thursday. That's when I upload my beauty videos, so make sure to, again, hit that bell notification so that way you stay updated as to when I upload how to get this glowy thing that I have going on. If you did enjoy this video though, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out in the end. It helps reach more people. So please do me that favor, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to stay tuned for this Sunday's video. I will see you guys then. Bye!